welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Riti Kumari and I am back with another video on the OOP series. So this is the continuation of lecture number 14. Here we would be having a quick look on types of inheritance.
So before moving forward in the video, are you someone who is looking to upskill yourself? Are you someone who is applying to jobs but getting rejected, even if you are a working professional or a student? So you are at the very right place. Newton School Full Stack Development Program would help you to upskill yourself and get yourself job ready. There are mentors from top-notch companies like Amazon, Google, Flipkart, and much more who would be helping you from the very scratch to develop all the skills and get yourself job ready. There are 1500 plus students who have been placed into 800 plus companies like Google, Flipkart, Zomato, Xiaomi, Razorpay, Snapdeal, TCS, and much more. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and apply. The link is in the description.
So basically in the last video we saw about what is inheritance all about, what is the concept of base class, child class or subclass, superclass or base class or derived class. So here we would be having a quick look on types of inheritance. So without any further delay, let's get started. So as you can see, types of inheritance. So there are basically 5 types of inheritance: single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance and hybrid inheritance. So let's have a thoda bahut understanding of each type of inheritance. In detail we will be having a separate videos on every type of inheritance. So what is single inheritance? Single inheritance is something which is the most primitive type of inheritance. So in this inheritance, what happens now? A single class inherits the properties of a base class. So consider this is a base class. So there is one class, derived class. So there is a single class which is inheriting properties from the base class. So basically from the word it is clear, like single inheritance. So there is single inheritance, like single derived class is inheriting its properties from the base. Now coming to the second term is multiple inheritance. Don't worry, we will be having a quick look on each and every type of inheritance in a bit detailed way in separate videos. Here just I am giving you an overview of all the same. So multiple inheritance. So what happens in multiple inheritance? So multiple inheritance, what happens now कि there are many base classes. ठीक है, like consider there is base class 1, base class 2, base class 3. So basically there are many base classes and there is one class which is a derived class. So let me give you a quick example for the same. So consider that there is a base class called animal, there is a base class called dog. Now puppy is a derived class. So basically the class puppy is deriving its properties from the class animal and the class dog, because both of these classes are having properties. Puppy would be having same properties as present in both of these classes. So whenever there are many base classes but there is one derived class, we called it as multiple inheritance. So as you can see from the word multiple, like multiple base classes is present here but only single derived class is there. So now coming to the third type of inheritance, that is called as multi-level inheritance. So what happens in multi-level inheritance? So in this particular inheritance, what happens? There is a class A. Now there would be a class B which is deriving properties from class A. Now there would be a class C which is deriving properties from class B, and class B is deriving properties from class A. So you can say it like this: class B is deriving all its properties from class A and class C is deriving all its properties from class B. So basically in multi-level inheritance, what happens is कि in this type of inheritance a class can be derived from another derived class. Now this is a derived class for class A. Class A is the base class. Now class B is a derived class according to class. So according to class A it is a derived class, but according to class C it is a base class. So in the similar way class C is a derived class. So you can see ना कि एक chain बनते जा रहा है. Class B is deriving its properties from class A and class C is deriving its properties from class B. So basically a chain kind of thing is being formed. So in multi-level what happens, that every level there is a inheritance being. Now the fourth one is hierarchical inheritance. So you might have listened least about hierarchical inheritance because we don't use it very often. But yeah, it also comes into the picture. So consider that I am having a class A. Okay. Then class B and class C is inheriting properties from class A. Now consider class B has class C class D, class E, which is inheriting properties from class B, and class C has class F, class G, which is inheriting properties from class C. So basically, whenever there is a single base class, and that inherits from multiple derived classes, that is called as hierarchical inheritance. So basically, in this particular inheritance, what happens now, there is a tree kind of structure which is being formed. So there is like levels of inheritance happening. So class A is the base class. Now class B and class C is deriving its properties from class A. Now here for class D and class E, B is the base class, D and E are deriving its properties from B. And for class F and class G, C is the base class, F and G is deriving its properties from class. So as you can see that this inheritance has a tree kind of like structure, and every class acts as a base class for one or more child classes. So for B and C, A is the base class. For D and E, B is the base class. For F and G, C is the base class. Every class acts as a base class for its child class. So this is a hierarchical inheritance. So basically, when a single base class inherits multiple derived classes, it is known as hierarchical inheritance. Now coming to the last type of inheritance, which is called as hybrid inheritance. So as the name suggests, hybrid, like something which is a combination of 2 or 3. Hybrid means something which is a combination of 2, 3, 4 or something, anything you can call it as. So hybrid inheritance happens whenever there is a combination of 2 or more classes. So consider that there is a class D. So class A is there, class B is there, class C is there, class E is there. So basically, like multiple kind of inheritance is taking place. So basically, class B and class A and class A and class B is deriving its properties from class D, but class D is deriving its properties from class E. So basically, there is multiple inheritances which are taking place in hybrid inheritance. Don't worry, we will have a quick look on everything in separate videos, but just to make you an understanding, I see the screen is little bit hodgepodge, but you can understand that there is a class D. Now class B and class A is inheriting its properties from class D, but class D is inheriting its properties from class E. So there is multiple inheritance which is taking place. So combination of, we can't say it as multiple inheritance, but we can say it as combination of inheritance which is taking place. So here you can see that there is 2 base class and there is 1 derived class, and here you can see that single inheritance is taking place. So basically, when there are 2 or 3 kinds of inheritances which are taking place, that is called as hybrid inheritance. I guess in the video I told that class A and class B is deriving its properties from class C, but sorry, it is like class D is deriving its properties from class A and class B. I didn't saw the arrow, so the arrow is basically at class D. So we can see class D is there, there is class A, class B, and here there class C, and here there is a class E. So basically this is the base class, this is a base class. Class D is deriving its properties from 2 or more base class. So this is a kind of multiple inheritance. This is a kind of single inheritance. So you can see, right, there are combination of inheritances which is happening. So that is the reason we called this at hybrid inheritance. So this was all about the types of inheritance in this video. I'll be coming with some more videos on OOP series. Till then, if you're someone who is liking my content, please hit the like button. If you're someone who is new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you want to stay updated about tech related content and off-campus job and intern hiring. Also, if you're someone who is liking this content and liking this entire series, can go ahead and share with your friends. Also do comment your thoughts and opinions about this series so that I feel motivated myself. Also, if you have any feedback, do give it that, because I am also thinking to introduce some more series, so I'll be taking care about that in next particular videos. Till then, take care, keep learning, keep growing, and be safe.